in thinking about this, we wanted to make sure we have a voice for all of you as parents. So I wrote it down. Usually I'm a pretty extemporaneous speaker, but in case I break down, Michelle's going to take over. We've been coming to this building since the fall of 2003. For those of you working out the mental arithmetic, that's just about 14 years. We started at Jewish beginnings and worked our way, transitioning here at K4. Some of you found this decision easy or perhaps even automatic. For us, that wasn't the case. We were new to the community. We didn't really know anybody. We didn't know anything about MJDS. And we were big believers in public education. But we're also big believers in our Jewish community, and we decided that we wanted to give it a chance. So, personally, I also wanted to make sure that my children had an opportunity to live in a Jewish world and to learn how to be functional Jews. That was something that I personally wish that I would have had more of. So I was eager to see what could be done here. So we began what became a 14-year ritual of driving to this campus over and over and over again. What a wonderful decision that turned out to be. So what wisdom can we impart at the end of our journey? Simply this: space matters. As all of you know, school is a building that's full of space. MJDS is also a building full of space. Cramped at times, yes, wide open at others, yet it's still a building of many kinds of spaces. Like other schools, each space has its own purpose. The classrooms are for learning, the lockers are for clutter. The lunchroom is for eating and socializing, but not for throwing food. The gym is a place for exercise and recreation, and assemblies, and volleyball, and basketball, and conferences, and social events, and so on. You understand. But here at MJDS, we have special spaces that frankly aren't present in other schools. We have spaces for Hebrew, we have spaces for Judaica, we have the Beit Midrash. Simply put, we have a space to be a Jewish community. Part of the beauty of MJDS is its ability to use space to foster that Jewish identity. Through Jewish rituals, language, songs, infuse everything. What a delight to find my children spontaneously breaking into Jewish songs as they do chores around the house. It's not always the case, but it's nice when it happens. How wonderful that they want to use the challah cover and the cutting board that they made at school. And to know the delight of bringing boxes and boxes of malted milk balls and assorted nuts to friends and families for just about any occasion. So MJDS builds commonalities, but it also has an uncanny ability to recognize the needs of the individual and the ability to flex to the needs of all of our children. Both of my children have quote-unquote unorthodox learning styles. In other schools, this may have gone unnoticed, causing greater difficulties and more frustration with school and perhaps with themselves. But at MJDS, we were able to communicate that, and we were able to adapt instruction and build individual attention and employ teaching methods that were outside of the box. I know that both of my children are more knowledgeable, have better learning strategies, and are more confident in themselves as a direct result of their experience at MJDS. And I know that that confidence will serve them through their lives. And I suspect that many of you might share that same opinion. Another lesson about spaces: there's always room to grow. Not everything is perfect at MJDS, nor should it be. Part of the learning how to be a Jewish adult is by learning how adults identify and solve problems with caring and compassion. Our family was always able to work closely with the staff to fix problems quickly and competently. We were always treated with the utmost respect. We understood that as parents, we were part of the MJDS community. So I began by telling you all that MJDS is a place of many spaces. Spaces that we fill with our children, our teachers, our staff, and our families. Upon reflection, the material things at MJDS are nice, but they don't really matter that much, do they? After all,
the reason we made that drive over and over again for all those years is because the space that really matters is the one filled in our hearts by MJDS. Thank you.